why. Right before I picked up the camera, so if I'm blinking like crazy, that is why. Doesn't feel good. Anyway, hello. It was Saturday. My big thing for the day was getting another kind of rainbow-shaped row of braids redone. It was maybe a dozen. So I'm orange from here forward. I was also doing any of the dark blondes that I ran into, but I didn't do those dark blondes for almost 2 months because I did them at a separate time and didn't want to just redo them, so that experiment failed. So they got some roots. They've been sliding down. Keep having to cut them shorter because they end up like 2 inches longer than the others, but we're working our way through them. Anyway, Danny and Sebastian went out to a brewery for a band show that Danny was doing sound for. They left late morning after Sebastian and I walked around the community yard sale, which was maybe 4 we saw. I don't know, we didn't walk the whole neighborhood, but we really didn't see anything. He bought Pokemon cards from a friend, and actually that friend was the one we helped run the sale the first time, and later in the day he came by and gave $5 to me and said, "This is for you guys for helping with the first sale." I was like, oh, so that was the $5 we paid before. We basically got it back, but that's fine. And now it's Sebastian's money because I'm like, oh, I'll give it to Sebastian. Anyway, they went out, and so a little after 11, Jax and I decided to go out to breakfast. And he always says no if it's the family, no matter what. But he was willing to say yes if it was just me. I hope you're not trying to shove it in.
I'm trying to get these cards to go up.
Where do you want them to be?
I want this NPC card to go right at the corner.
It's a little slippy because of its case. I don't know if I can get it to stay. Is that better?
Yeah.
It might slide. It's very slippy. Anyway, Danny had sent me a picture a little while back of the seasonal pastry tarts, Pop-Tarts that Ted's Bulletin was doing, and there was strawberry slasher, and Jax and I are in our spooky movie era, so we're like, we have to go. And there's another option across the street if the wait is too long, but they said 20 minutes. We're like, yeah, that's cool. We're good with anything under 30, and it was barely over 10 minutes, so that was great. But I loved that tart, and they gave us this green one. There's a few choices, as you saw. I took this cream guy home after we tasted a little bit. He's on my leftover cinnamon bun, which I had another slice of just now for dessert. But yeah, it was an expensive meal. After tip, I think I paid $60. But I did say yes to a $9 milkshake for him, and then he got a $16 meal. We split a Pop-Tart, which I got, I don't know, it's probably like $4 or something. My cinnamon bun was $10. And coffee, who knows? I feel like they charge like $5 for coffee now, but they did give me my own carafe of coffee, so that's nice. And I got a side of eggs. I didn't opt to get a receipt printed out, so I don't know what everything all was, but expensive, but he doesn't go out to eat much, so I treated. And yeah, then we headed home, and we decided, because we missed our spooky movie last night, we would watch it while they were gone. So we watched Saw, because that's what Danny had got for us when he heard that we were watching some horror movies, and it was good. I was thinking it was going to be scarier. I had seen it many years ago, but not enough memory of it to ruin it. I just remember somebody like sawing off their foot. But yeah, we liked it. And yeah, the only time that Jax got upset was when a mom and child were like gagged and the child was crying. He's like, oh, I can't watch this part. This part gets to me. And I'm like, dude, that's that's like when you're supposed to be disturbed. It's disturbing. So it's healthy that you are disturbed by that little girl being kidnapped and upset. So good on you that that's the part that's distressing you. But yeah, we had a good time, and then he headed upstairs to get more charge on his laptop and do his laptop things, and I headed up to braid. And around 4 or 5, Danny messaged that they were going to head home for dinner because we hadn't been sure, but they were stopped and picked up Pokeballs. So we ate. I had a bath. No bubble bath. I've been told no bubble bath. No sex. Sorry, Danny. Till I'm done with my medicine. But today's the first day I haven't felt anything all day. Tiny, tiny little sting during and after the bath. It's like, it was bad, guys. It was so bad. But barely anything, and I feel like that feeling's almost gone. We will see. Usually when I'm sitting there waiting for Sebastian to fall asleep is when it gets its worst, and I end up taking medicine to be able to get to sleep, including last night. It's still bad, and I was messaging with Danny when I was in bed, like, I hate this. I've taken 4 doses and I still feel bad. So we'll see how it is tonight. But all day long, I made it without the feeling until now. So that's way better. Definitely way better. I just wanted to go away. I know. I've taken 3 days of 7, I think. 5 days. Yeah, the first day I took it a little bit close together so I could get 2 doses in. Took my first one at 1 and then waited all the way until bedtime. But it wasn't 1 a.m. It was more like 10 that I took it. So anyway, I got some knitting done during the movie. I'm working on sleeves of that sweater. And yeah, I'm not too stressed about the sewing I have to do for Halloween because I can bring my sewing machine up out of my usual area since that's where Dan works, and I could work on it in the dining room, which I think will be better for the robe that I need to alter. I don't know when Jax needs his costume. He does want to wear it to school this year. He didn't dress up last year, but he feels excited about it this year because his friends are gonna dress up too. And yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if I'm just gonna braid again and chill tomorrow, which seems likely because it's just nice to have the excuse to just chill. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow and we'll see what we get up to. Oh, Chain Chump he's like got a tear because I only did 2 layers when I recovered the ball and then put like the shell that I made before over top of it. So where it literally was just the 2 layers, it started to rip, and then it started to rip apart the jaw. It looks like the Joker or something. But he looks so cute on the porch that I think I will patch him up a wee bit and touch up his paint before Halloween, and so he can be there for the trick-or-treaters. Oh, go on earth. What does he see? There's nobody at the door because I hear somebody across the street maybe. I bet somebody ran down the sidewalk. It didn't trigger our camera. Anyway, I will see you. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Stay safe. Be kind. And don't forget, wash your hands.